Hi, everyone. Give me a holler in the comments if you hear and see me loud and clear. Thank you. I see everyone. Kieran, Christopher, Natasha, Erica, Jonathan, Summer, Jeannie. Great to have you all. I'm Shawn LI, VP of Partnerships for Flip at Flip. Thank you so much for joining us for this first ever Back to the Customer B2C Awards. We are going to start the awards very shortly. Hey, Kayla, everyone else. But before that, we wanted to say that we're shocked and saddened by the current events that have been happening. And while today is about celebrating the incredible brands and awesome CX professionals in the space, we would like to take a moment to say that we stand against violence and terrorism. Thank you, everyone. We appreciate you. Let's get right into what's in store for you this afternoon. Your first ever Back to the Customer Awards is brought to you by the primary partners Flip, Aircall, and Kustomer, and our generous sponsors for today. Give it up, everyone, for Advisory Hub, Digital Genius, Hark, Humanize, LTV Plus, Partner Hero, Rich Panel, Simpler, and T-Tech Agility. Pardon me. Thank you to all our generous sponsors and partners. I'm stoked. We are stoked that we have over 100 of you attending, 100 of you. So hit up the comments channel. Thanks, John. Loud and clear. Hit up the comments channel. Let us know where you are joining us from today. Where are you dialing in from? And what is one thing you are most excited about for today's B2C Awards? Hit us up. I see the comments. Thank you, Katie, Erica, Alex, Christopher. One thing. As we continue, I see the comments rolling in. Some background that we love to share with you about the B2C Awards. So the B2C Awards celebrates the best in direct-to-consumer and e-commerce. And the name was inspired by conversations that we've had with our dear friend, Jack Lorentzen. This celebrates Jack's life and legacy and his commitment to always, as we all do, bring the focus back to the customer. Hey, everybody. Awesome to see all of you. We called for nominations. What's up, Ann? And every one of you answered. Big time, big time. 135 total nominations. What's up, Chris? 135 total nominations, 21 semi-finalists, and we are down right now, this afternoon, to the final 9 in a nail-biting finish. Across 3 categories. Nice to see even more folks jumping in 3 categories. First, we have the best brand in direct-to-consumer and e-commerce. Next, we have Frontline MVPs. Last but not least, we have the top CX leader. So 135 nominations, 21 semifinalists, the 3 categories. And I am honored and pumped to share the stage with our incredible judges to unveil who these winners are going to be. So as Christina starts to bring our judges on stage, for everyone who missed, thanks Liz, Natasha, for everyone who missed the opportunity early, hit us up in the comments. Where are you dialing in from? What is one thing you are most excited about B2C today? And we welcome our judges as we have them up on stage. Thank you. I see all of you. And judges, as we get you up on stage, man, this energy, thanks, John. Hello from Cincinnati, Ohio. This energy, I feel it right here in the room where I'm standing, on my room. And judges, tell us one thing about yourself, obviously your name and your role. Let everybody into that. And the one thing you are most excited about B2C today. Let's start with Alexandra, and then we'll go with Ben, Liz, Jenna, Jess, and Nate. So judges, tell us a bit about yourselves. We are all ears. Alexandra.
Yes. Thank you. Thanks so much, Shawn. Super excited to be here. Hi, everyone. I'm Alexandria Collis. I'm the Senior Director of Operations at Princess Polly, where I oversee CX and operations. So I'm super excited to be part of this first BTC Awards because it's just an opportunity to celebrate exceptional individuals and companies who are making a very true and very real impact in the world of CX. I love that there's the opportunity to recognize some of those individuals, and what a great platform to be able to do so. So thank you so much for having me, and I'm excited to see what's in store for today.
Thanks, Lorentzen.
Yeah, hi everybody. I'm Ben Siegel. I'm the VP of CX at Thesis. What gets me most excited about this is I was a frontline rep myself and spent a lot of my career doing that, and this didn't exist. And so I'm so excited that this exists for people to go and nominate and be able to recognize a lot of that work. And the fact that I'm here to help judge in any way feels like I'm able to give back and sort of play a role that I wish existed when I was there. So really, really pumped to be here today and so grateful you guys are doing this.
Amazing, Ben. Liz.
Hey everyone, I'm Liz, CEO at High Operator. We believe automation is the future of customer support, but it's about enhancing humanity, not replacing it. And really, as we've all moved into Q4, I'm so excited to celebrate customer service orgs and frontline and leaders as we move into holiday season. You know, after all, to some extent, customer experience, operations, and logistics teammates are the real elves in Santa's workshop.
Very, very helpful visual analogies, Liz. And then Jenna, over to you. Tell us about yourself and what you're excited about.
Liz, that's so true. Hey everyone, I'm Jenna Best, head of customer experience at Brooklyn, and I am so excited to be here, and mostly excited to honor Jack Lorentzen. He is, he was such a shining star in the CX space, and personally to me was a friend and direct report. So he loved connecting with CX leaders. He loved sharing knowledge. He loved everything about customers, and he brought so much joy into my daily life, and I miss him every day. So thank you to the team for hosting this and everyone being here. Anyone who knew Jack was just such a shining star. So thank you guys.
Thanks, Liz. Perfectly said, as Jonathan echoed in the comments as well. And then Jess, over to you. Tell us a little something.
Yeah. Hey, I'm Jess Servion. I'm the VP of CX at Feastables, a Mr. Beast brand. I'm really excited about this award. I started my career, like many of us, in customer service roles in various industries. And, in those days, it was always customer service. There was always customer support. And I've watched the industry change and change into customer experience. And I'm just so amped and stoked to be able to be a part of this and give back to customer experience and brands and highlight experience, not just support, not just service, and highlight like individuals who are really making waves in the space and amplifying them.
Amazing. Love the emphasis on the experience and how it is such a company-wide and strategic thing. And then Nate, over to you, please.
Hello, Nate from Nashville here, lover of all things customer experience. I'm the founder of CX Accelerator, which is a nonprofit community that is all about helping CX professionals on every stage of their career journey. And this is all about community to me. I mean, we're at a critical tipping point in the function, the industry of customer experience. And we need to identify those innovators. We need to lean into those challengers that are helping to usher the next generation of this work in. So I love these awards. I love what we're doing here to recognize those folks and to foster that type of innovation and fresh thinking. It's never been more important.
So well said, Nate. I love what you say about it's fresh, but it's also the future that as we take those steps together, there's a community to provide the support, to affirm, to validate, and then certainly to celebrate and uplift each one of us together in that process. I'm truly inspired and I'm really touched by that. Thanks for sharing. Everyone, you've met the judges. Holler at them. I love the comments. Keep that going. And we are indeed, that was awesome. You've seen our judges, and the judges will be helping me with this amazing privilege and honor, obviously, of unveiling the winners. But before that, Shawn, tell us about the prizes. We have not heard about the prizes. You bet I will. I'm going to fill you in. Thank you, Christina, for the details. 3 categories. We have Best Brand in DTC Ecom, Frontline MVP, and Top CX Leader. First prize in each category will get a Back to the Customer 2023 trophy and bragging rights. Thank you, Jeannie. Cash prizes for the first, second, and third place winner, which they can choose to donate to a charity of their choice. $3,000 for the first prize, $1,500 for the second place winner, and $500 for the third place winner. And a special note, for the top CX leader, the winner will also receive an additional $3,000 thanks courtesy of our generous sponsors. And this $3,000 can go toward a CX initiative of their choice or a charity that they so wish to donate to. And of course, we will all continue to promote our winners as some of the best in the industry. Enough said. Anyone excited to get started with the awards, with the categories? Best brand. All right, Christina, as you start to bring on the judges for best brand, some of you know I'm passionate about my favorite brands. So thank you to Untuck It for this brilliant green shirt. Shout out to buddy Mike Vroom and his awesome team. I call this bright green shirt. Let me get closer up front to the camera. My green lights shirt, as actor Matthew McConaughey would say, wishing every one of you from Cincinnati to California to New York City dialing in on the call, wishing every one of you major green lights in all your CX, brand, your professional, and your personal pursuits. We are all green to go, if you agree. And so I'm going to hand it over to you, Liz and Jenna. Take us through the best brand.
Thank you, Shawn. Goodness, best brand was a super tough category with a ton of great submissions ranging from, established brands that you see every day to exciting up-and-coming D2C companies on the cutting edge. But Jenna, what does best brand mean to you?
To me, best brand really, it reflects all the little pieces that companies are doing right to make their customers happy and at the center of what they do. And I think we all know, but what makes brands customer centric is it's an accidental one-dimensional approach. And so while I think from a customer perspective, brands don't always get recognition for why or how they are customer first, but whether it's welcoming tone, generous and flexible policies, thoughtful operations, personalized communications, the multitude of layers are by design, and the cross-functional efforts and alignment required to achieve the point of ultimate retention really requires attention, iteration, and pure joy. So this one is really a team effort. And here's to everyone who gets to advocate for change internally and going the extra mile to make it easy for customers to help themselves. It really contributes to providing your favorite humans the opportunity to get a hold of a person.
Absolutely.
Liz, what about you?
No, I love that opportunity to get a hold of a person that you said, because as we're stepping into holiday season, amidst the hustle and the noise and all the sometimes stress, customer experience is so often the heartbeat of the brand, right? It's what customers actually interact with. And I think more and more we're seeing that the essence of a brand's success is really deeply intertwined with the experiences that they craft, the trust they build with their customers, the relationships that they nurture through not just their product, but also their service. This categories matter, and I'm really excited. It matters a lot to me because it celebrates the brands that realize that in the heart of every transaction or interaction is actually a human. And every interaction is an opportunity to offer a kind word, a timely response, or a solution that goes the extra mile. Reading through all of the nominations for this category left me personally with a really deep appreciation for all of the ways in which brands have built CX into their organization's DNA. And we are so honored to recognize 3 standout brands. Over to you, Jenna, for third place.
Okay, so in third place, this brand has been acknowledged for their exceptional efforts made toward making their employees and customers top priority, for honing in on technology as a way to quickly handle customer pre and post sales requests, make it easy, and leveraging their teams to generate revenue. They've leaned on AI tools, both internally and externally, driving revenue through abandoned cart conversions. And drum roll, I would like to congratulate Snow for their third place Best Brand Award.
Awesome. Congrats, Snow. Incredible job. And now moving to second place. This is a brand who's truly put their customer at the center of everything that they do, in large part by realizing that their people and their customer service teammates and their career development also really matters internally. Not just us, they've also been ranked by Newsweek among America's best customer service companies for 4 consecutive years and recently won CCW's Best in Class Contact Center. So, drum roll, congrats to Bespoke Post for winning second place in Best Brand. All right. Now, last but not least, we have one more to go.
We had
So
one.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. We had one nomination who stood out for the way they've really built community around their customer experience. They know their customers intimately because their customer care team is composed of their actual customers. Liz?
Yeah. And they've received more than a dozen industry awards for product innovation, brand leadership, and their brand experience altogether has made them a go-to for today's generation of parents. Everybody give it up for Little Spoon.
Little Spoon.
Woo!
Congrats, Little Spoon.
Awesome.
Honestly, incredible job. These were incredible brands to choose from.
Thank you, Liz and Jenna. Congrats again. Major congrats to Little Spoon, Bespoke Post, and Snow, our first, second, give it up, third prize winners for Best Brand. That was incredible. Thank you. Congrats to you. And for our next category, Frontline MVP. Frontline MVP. I have serious respect for the CX professionals out there working day in and day out to deliver reliable, consistent, and delightful customer experiences. I've heard our judges say CX is the heartbeat, is the pulse of an organization, company, or brand. So these MVPs, they are right there with the customer. They deliver empathy, passion, helpfulness, resourcefulness, caring, and patience. That list just goes on and on. So I am delighted to hand over the mic to announce your and our winners for Frontline MVP. Ben and Jess, over to you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Shawn. Again, like, I'm so pumped to be here, and I'm so excited that I got this category to announce, because this is really what got me excited about it, was giving back to the frontline MVPs, the people who are doing the work day in, day out, that don't always get the recognition, especially not on a stage like this. So I'm really, really excited. Jess, you as well, I assume.
Yeah, I mean, to echo Ben, I think that this category is so important. I think all of the categories are really important, but I think frontline individuals are really what's driving customer support and customer experience for an organization, whether you're B2B, B2C. I really think that a frontline individual is the ones that are in the trenches, and they are talking to the customers and offering the empathy, but offering the solutions and really helping them. So I'm like super stoked about this category. Like I said in the beginning too, like, this is where I started. So to amplify this space in particular is just very dear to my heart.
Love it. Sweet. I guess we should get to it. Jess, do you want to go for third place?
Yeah, so without further ado, we will announce our third place winner. And before I even say the person's name, I'm super, I've had the honor of working with this individual for quite some time now. And so I've seen her be just amazing on the front lines, and always, everything that we're talking about like offering empathy and solutions and being very solution oriented. But this person also always raises their hand to better themselves, but also better the organization. Honestly, we kind of joke that this person is the support ninja. Without her, we would literally not be able to have our entire support team. She is an absolute rock star, and I'm super excited to announce that the third place winner is
Woohoo! I love it. I'll say a quick thing too. Who doesn't love a personalized handwritten note in their box, right? And Jeannie gets it, right? She makes sure to always include those when given the opportunity. I know we don't always tiptoe into the stats, but she's tackling over 800 messages per week, over 660 conversations marked as done, keeping that average handle time to 2.3 minutes, a workhorse behind that keyboard. Really, really impressive. And I wanted to give a shout out to Jeannie. So excited to see you up here. Sweet. Congrats. I guess we're going to move on to the next place. So again, I don't want to get into the name just yet, but what I will say is that this individual once took 800 tickets in a day. More passion than she knows what to do with. The team in the Philippines says they want to be her when they grow up. Always has the customer top of mind. Things we saw a lot of submissions for this individual. I was seeing things like approachable, understanding, strong, dependable, versatile, action-oriented. Reaches out to 1- and 2-star customers to make sure that they feel seen, that they feel heard, always soaking up industry knowledge to bring back to the team so everybody else can level up. I love the nickname here. Second place is Shar Wood. Who doesn't love Shar Wood?
Congratulations, Shar. I'm super stoked for you and to win second place. And I think I'm even astonished by your 800 tickets in a day. That's like absolutely amazing. And I also think that it's absolutely amazing to be a role model for everybody on the team.
I love it. Do we get into first place now? You want to go first? I got a little blurb. You let me know.
You go ahead. You go first. We're fighting for it, but you go first.
I know. This one, all I can say is wow, more nominations than anybody else in the running. She's pleasant, professional, prompt, doesn't forget anything or anyone. Sometimes people make very odd and specific requests. I know us in CX know this and understand this well. I know many frontliners, possibly even myself at one point in the past, could get annoyed, become dismissive maybe. Not this one. This person takes note of that special request and then years later followed up with a personalized, not automated email to let that customer know that they could finally fulfill that special request. That's a wow factor, as I know we try to surprise and delight. Anything you want to say, Jess, on it before we give out the name to special first place?
Yeah. I mean, I think that is one of the things that you also, sorry to piggyback on you, but like, surprise and delight. I mean, I think that's like one of the things that like makes this individual an amazing pick for first place, because going that extra mile for a customer is just really amazing. And it's something that can always stick with that customer no matter what, right? Like you literally set the bar for every customer experience that that individual has with any other brand or any other interaction now. And then also, I think it's really amazing that these materials that were produced for this person, we asked for like supplemental materials of like why this person should be nominated. This person even had materials from the customers. So like that is amazing. You know, it's not just internal, it's also external. And without further ado, the first place Frontline MVP is Sarah Garcia.
Woohoo!
Congratulations.
So excited.
Wow, amazing. Way to go, Sarah Garcia, Shar Wood, and Jeannie Burton. Congrats. You are our first, second, and third place winners for Frontline MVP. And hey, everyone, one thing that is amazing and jumps out at me is how visceral and heartfelt this is. I see the comments in the channel and I'm scrolling through them. Personal touch. We love a personal touch. 800 obviously jumps out at us. Surprise and delight, like Jess mentioned. That is incredible. Congrats, Sarah, Shar, and Jeannie, and the experiences that you're delivering day in, day out, and you're committed to doing. We celebrate you, and I love how as a community, we're all in on this together. Thanks so much, Ben and Jess. Appreciate you unveiling the veil on the results for this category. How's everybody feeling? I'm doing a pulse check here. I know I'm your host for today, and we are really excited. Last, but certainly not least, your top CX leader category. Again, a reminder, besides the award for first prize, the trophy, the cash award, which this leader winner can choose to donate to a charity of their choice, the first place winner will also get an additional $3,000. $3,000, which they can use towards a CX initiative or charity of their choice, generously sponsored by our sponsors for today. This persons, they are a leader, guide, they're a Sherpa for their organization and brand. They measure and exceed what matters and impacts direct customer experience. We see CX leaders as an orchestrator, as a conductor for a customer-centric and a company-wide CX-focused experience. I can't be more excited to hand the stage over to you, Alexandria, and Nate. And later on, we'll also have the judges weigh in to announce who exactly has won the awards for top CX leader at this B2C Awards. Alexandria and Nate, over to you.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Shawn. I know Nate and I are both so honored to announce the award for top CX leader. So I think, listen, like before we get started, I think an incredible CX leader is really someone who understands the importance of both strategy and then inspiration as a leader. Leadership's at the forefront of success for any leader, and specifically for CX leaders. They can identify areas for improvement and then really drive change while keeping the customer's needs, but also their team's needs at the forefront of their decisions. And to me, like CX leadership is just all about creating memorable and positive interactions between customers and a brand, and fostering satisfaction, cultivating those long-lasting relationships. And I think, something that I truly believe, it's a quote I say all the time, customer experience is the heart of an organization. We pump blood and deliver vital oxygen to the organs in the business and help them thrive and grow stronger. And I truly believe that the best CX leaders are able to recognize that and then help others in the organization recognize that as well. So very excited. What about, Nate, what about you? I guess what excites you about this category? What are your thoughts?
I love your commentary on that, Alex. You got my heart pumping. That's such a good description of what CX leaders can and should and would be doing. And so many of these folks that we got to review are doing a brilliant job of. I love to think back to Building a Story Brand by Donald Miller. And it talks about how the customer is the hero of the story. So then what are we inside the organization? Well, we get to be the guides. And so a great CX leader helps the organization to embrace the role of guide, to understand what the ideals, the customer's ideal definition of success is, so we can bring them to the right destination. So it requires that excellent VOC engine to make that possible. But there's specific attributes that the guide would need to be equipped to lead that journey and to care enough to be proactive in that role of a guide. So I was really looking for those folks who can personify this and bring that nature of a guide to the organization. And there were some incredible folks that did that very well. Give us our first one, Alex. Let's do it.
I'm ready. I'm so excited. So for third place, this person's ability to completely transform the customer service department into a customer experience department. We all talk about experience. It's more than just service, right? In just 90 days is truly impressive. This rapid and effective turnaround demonstrates exceptional leadership skills as well as strategic skills, and their contributions extend beyond process improvements. They're using new tools, implementing automations, and even playing just that pivotal role in transitioning something into a new 3PL and transitioning a business to a new 3PL, which was something that was really awesome and that resonates with me, especially when it comes to it's an incredible feat when trying to attempt to create synergy between CX and operations departments. So overall, the organization is better positioned to achieve its goals. Thank you to this individual. So massive congratulations in third place to Daniela Perez.
Good job,
so
Daniela.
excited. Nate, what about your thoughts on Daniela?
This was such a fun entry to read through. One of the things I loved about it is, fairly new to the role, And Daniela jumped in and created a CX handbook and a customer journey map and all these additional resources. I mean, talk about a knowledge curator. I love to see folks that give the work away, give the work of CX to others so that they can do it rather than trying to bring CX into them. And
Empowering
Daniela
people,
screamed
right?
that to me.
Yes.
Love it. Oh, yeah. Okay. So we have our next amazing person. So our runner-up in this category is none other than TJ Stein. What's going on, TJ? We loved your entry into this. So many incredible things on your entry here. TJ, I loved your inside out approach. I mean, you love and care for your people, and it was just so evident in the culture that you're creating. It's just awesome. I love how Annette Franz says that CX change is culture change, and you clearly embody that very well. Alex, what did you think about TJ's entry?
Yeah, awesome. Congratulations, TJ. I think a couple highlights for me really included servant leadership advocacy and just your general thought leadership. I think Nate, TJ's strong belief and commitment to the servant leadership philosophy is a standout feature. It's a philosophy which prioritizes the needs of others and fosters a collaborative approach to leadership. Again, this is a CX leader. So it's not only admirable, but also aligns, I think, with modern leadership trends that emphasizes things like empathy and empowerment. And you said it yourself, it's about empowering people. And I think, TJ's contributions to the field of customer experience through things like articles and blog posts and podcast appearances and the many conference talks really demonstrate a dedication to knowledge and knowledge sharing and insights. And this thought leadership's not only going to benefit an organization, but it also in general just contributes to valuable ideas to the broader industry. So major congrats to TJ. And I don't know, Nate, what do you think? Are we ready to announce that first place winner? You want to take it away?
The winner of this year's B2C Awards for Best CX Leader of the Year. Are you ready to say it with me, Alex?
I'm ready.
Is none other than Brian Kaufman. Congratulations, Brian. Incredible entry.
Yes.
Take it away, Alex.
It's so awesome to see so many really amazing leaders. And I think in summary, Brian really stands out due to having this very highly customer-centric culture, innovative approach to improvements, and effective use of technology to also enhance the customer experience. And it's, I think, through these efforts, not only has he been able to garner the internal trust and support, but have it's resulted in just impressive gains in customer satisfaction and operational synergy.
Oh, very well said, Alex. The word that stuck out to me above all, there's so many incredible things on Brian's story here, but learning management system. He went and advocated for that early in the cycle and brought education and learning into this. I feel like such a critical part of a good CX leader is educating and aligning before jumping into the nitty gritty, before trying to force change management down a path that people aren't ready to follow. This person did the work to embed it and to educate using things like the LMS tool. So congratulations, Brian. It's super exciting. I'd love to invite our other judges on to add some commentary on Brian and Daniela and TJ and anything else that's on your mind. Let's celebrate these folks. Yeah,
this is really, really exciting. I love seeing this. I met Brian back in 2019. We went to BarkBox for a CX summit where they brought a whole bunch of CX leaders out there together. And so we've actually gotten that chance to travel together. We met and we came back to New York. We went out to a breakfast and I remember him asking a lot of questions around, how do I get myself higher up in this field? What do I need to do? What do I need to learn? Just trying to soak up everything that he could.
Yeah.
So it feels like a little bit of a full circle moment here to see him in this place. And it's honestly well-deserved, well-earned. He's been at this for a long time and he does it better than anybody else I've seen. So really, really impressive to see him up here. Made me really happy.
Love that, Ben. Thank you for that. That idea of curiosity, both for yourself, but fostering curiosity for all of those around you. That's a great trademark of Brian. Thank you for that. Who else? You may be on mute if you're not speaking.
I'll speak while we're waiting
Yeah,
for some others to jump on. I'm seeing some of nominees and the winners in the comments all here supporting one another, which I think is also really awesome. I think everybody's here and joins in the same sentiment for all the winners. And yeah, I love reading. I'm just finally getting to read through all the comments. So it's really awesome to see everyone being so supportive.
Yeah. And I mean, not just congratulations to the CX leaders, but I think congratulations to every nominee in every category. I think it's just absolutely amazing being able to award each other and celebrate each other. And I can't wait for even Jeannie to go back and like hype her up in my Feastable Slack channels, you know, and I hope that's like all for the same for you guys too, like to hype each other up on LinkedIn and other channels, because at the end of the day, this is a beautiful award, but this is about creating community and really amplifying CX and individuals in the CX space.
Love that, Jess. Thank you. Yeah, there's a couple of notes that I took along the way. I'd like to call out Snow, you know, going back to that best brand. Just an incredible personification of your brand personality over the digital channels. I think that's something that we should take note of. Our brands that are able to reflect their personality in the digital transformation that they're undergoing, instead of, you know, the ultra focus on efficiency and the absolute fastest path. It's the best path, and it can be fun and exciting, you know, even through that automation journey. I think Snow's doing a brilliant job of that. And I did want to call out Jeannie as well. As I was reading through those customer comments, I mean, talk about a brand ambassador that has come alive and just represents that personality of the brand so well. And we talk a lot about, you know, going all the way back to the effortless experience and that term of experience engineering. And being able to guide a customer even from a difficult place where the temptation might be to say no, but be able to guide them to a place where you can still be helpful, even if it wasn't the answer they were looking for. And Jeannie had so many great examples of being a brilliant experience engineer and even doing that in a fun and exciting and whimsical way. So that was just an awesome entry. Thank you, Jeannie.
Absolutely. And one of the things that kind of stuck out to me really going through the nominations for best brands is that, you know, a lot of these are brands I've purchased from, like bespoke posts I've gifted to my brother, right? Like I've seen all these things, and it's almost like the more delightful that experience is, the more the customer is sort of blown away when you actually see all the thought and the design that goes into that, right? That seamless experience that you just had, all of the, you know, the front line to the leaders to the design that goes into that is always kind of really, really impressive. And, you know, just want to say thank you to all of the nominees and their submissions and materials for allowing us to sort of take a moment and really bask in that and appreciate that a little bit.
It's still possible to capture customer loyalty. It's just really hard.
Well, it's kind of like they say, right? Without stellar employees driving innovation, no one has customers, therefore no one has a business. So I think that's been, I think we've definitely understood that today. It's come through in a way that everyone is just so incredible. And I'm so honored to be here. And I don't know if anybody else has anything else. I know Shawn's probably eager to get back on stage and recap some of this for our nominees and next steps. And yeah, passing it probably back over to you, Shawn.
Thank you, Alexandra. As I'm back on stage, hey everyone, that was incredible. Thank you, judges, for all the winners. 3 things jumped out at me before we run through the honor roll again. 1, we're all winners. Carol, you're spot on when you say there is nowhere to go but up. Nowhere to go but up. I love that sentiment. The customer wins. The customer is at the heart of it, where we are today. And the fact that we are celebrating that second point, CX and the customer, loud and clear, tells me, Zoe, great comment, tells me that the customer is benefiting and the experience is resonating with them. And then lastly, this continues, right? The recognition and the celebration keeps going. As Todd said, be loud with the recognition, and we are loud indeed. The fire in the comments channel, when I said fire, Taylor lit it up. There's nothing else I can say. So once again, everyone, we want to celebrate all the winners for best brand. Congrats, Little Spoon, Bespoke Posts, and Snow, winners for Best Brand, first, second, and third. For Frontline MVP, we have Sarah Garcia, Shar Wood, Jeannie Burton. Congrats for that. And then for last but not least, top CX leader. We have Brian Kaufman, TJ Stein, and Daniela Perez. Congratulations to that. Everyone, thank you, judges. Congrats to all our winners and everyone who joined us for this first ever Back to the Customer Awards. We appreciate all our sponsors, Advisory Hub, Digital Genius, Hark, Humanize, LTV Plus, Partner Hero, Rich Panel, Simpler, and T-Tech Agility. Primary partners, Flip, Aircall, Kustomer. Huge thank you to everyone. I cannot imagine, I can't say anything more than 100 plus of you who joined us for today's show. Keep your eyes peeled for all the fun highlights from the awards show today through the holidays and the end of the year. You will get more details about the amazing and incredible things that our winners did to earn their spots as champs, and some bonus content that you did not get to see today. Last thing to say, here's to making this only the beginning, just the start of regularly recognizing the incredible CX. And as the judges have said, that is at the pulse, that is the heartbeat of every brand. So honored to be your host, Shawn. I'm signing off here from our first ever B2C Awards. From all of us, we're so glad you came, and we will see you around. Take care. Cheers, everyone.
See ya.